Gene Oakland is with King Kong Bundy. Bundy says that he will squash the midgets if he gets his hands on them. He's in a match with some little people, so it's King Kong Bundy, Lord Littlebrook, and Little Tokyo versus Hillbilly Jim, Haiti Kid, and Little Beaver. Bob Uecker joins Monsoon and Ventura for commentary, and this is where Uecker says that I think there's a lot of Beaver all over the place today. He turns it in. In fairness, he turns it into a perfectly legitimate line when he next says that guy's all over this ring at the moment.
Yeah. This is Little Tokyo is loving the cart. He's having the time of his life, and I can't blame him. And I did think to myself, this is a bit of a fall from grace for big King Kong Bundy, isn't it? Headlining WrestleMania last year, this year in a match with minis against Hillbilly Jim. It's like not quite the best. Hillbilly Jim does the old Torrie Wilson cartwheel in the ring before the match starts as well. Just hits a random cartwheel for no reason, which is very, very interesting. I'm not a big fan of minis wrestling, if I'm being honest, but I do love the old rowboat spot that they always seem to do on each other, which is always entertaining, where you've got two heels led feet to feet and then two baby faces sat on the side and they're just pulling their legs apart. Lovely job. Jesse, this time match, is desperate for Bundy to hit one of the minis. He's constantly going, I just really want to see him hit one, just to see what it would look like. And Bob Uecker, like you said, Tinky, with the Beaver jokes, is having a lovely time on commentary. He's having such a great laugh, and the crowd absolutely roar when Hillbilly Jim tagged in, and then you get him versus Bundy. At the end of the match, Bundy slams and then elbow drops Little Beaver, and the heat on that is absolutely tremendous as well, and Bundy is DQ'd. But great bit of Jesse commentary. He defends Bundy as Little Beaver shouldn't have interfered in the match in the first place. And then, as to be expected, all the minis defend Little Beaver, and Hillbilly Jim carries Little Beaver around like a baby, and then just drops him in the corner. Just dumps him down, and then starts having an argument with King Kong Bundy. But he's so tenderly carrying him like a baby, then doof, down.
Yes, the fact that Bundy went for the little person is seen as such a treacherous act that even the heel little people decide to help out the baby faces here and get rid of Bundy. That's the height of heat you can get, basically, in WWF. That is the kind of thing that will turn heels into baby faces just to prevent it from happening. None of the great big heels of our time, racism, sexism, anything like that. No. Oh, you tried to hit a little guy that also hit you. No, that's beyond the pale. Forget it. You're done.
Yeah, and we've seen this happen before. Well, we saw it happen obviously with the Doink, Dink, Wink and Pink versus Jerry Lawler, Sleazy, Weezy and Cheesy. He doesn't physically assault any of his minis, I don't think, but he assaults them with his words, doesn't he?
Sleazy, Queasy and Cheesy.
Queasy,
no
not Wheezy. Was he one of the Seven Dwarfs? Was there a Wheezy?
I don't know. No. A particularly unfit member of the Seven Dwarfs.
Yes, the asthmatic dwarf.
So this match, I'll just quickly run it down, goes 3.5 minutes. It ends when, I can't even remember.
I told you that Bundy slams Little Beaver and gets disqualified.
That's right, yeah.
Splats him with an elbow drop.